You have been controlled your whole life. Politicians, corporations, media, entertainment, even love. They have all had authority over you.
Let me assert my firm
Do you
belief.
think what you're supposed to think? Feel how you're supposed to feel? Buy what you're supposed to buy? Say what you're supposed to say? Do you allow this world to walk over you? Give in, conform?
Ask not what your country can do for you.
Or do you fight? Do you fight back? Fight back against those who lie to you, steal from you, betray you. Those that demean you, degrade you, try to cancel you. Fight back against these tyrants of your heart, your body, your soul, and your mind. Find purpose. Find enlightenment. Control your narrative. Live in this moment, because tonight, I'm living in this moment here. And you have been warned.
Heels of one of the most critically acclaimed nights in Impact Wrestling history. Welcome to Impact on Access TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an X Division Championship rematch scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challenger from South Central Los Angeles, California, Willie Mack.
This past Saturday night, Willie Mack came up just a bit short in his quest to retain the X Division Championship. So Willie Mack, without some hardware here tonight, Willie has immediately invoked his rematch clause. He's challenging Chris Bay tonight for the X Division Championship. And did EC3 say that he's going to be here tonight? EC3 returns to Impact Wrestling here on this Tuesday night. The hits keep on coming, folks. It's Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
All I really need is one shot. Now they tryna get their hands in the pot.
AVA is the X Division champion, the ultimate finesser, Chris Bay.
Chris Bay with the X Division Championship around his waist. Let's take you back, folks, to Saturday night Slammiversary, where Chris Bay became X Division champion. It was a hard-hitting, back-and-forth affair, but in the end, Chris Bay, with the art of finesse, his new signature move, was able to best Willie Mack. And can Chris Bay do it again here tonight and then move on from Willie Mack as X Division champion? Hello, everyone. Josh Matthews alongside five-time Knockouts champion Madison Rayne, who also came up short this past Saturday night in the Knockouts #1 Contenders Gauntlet match. Madison Rayne, maybe better suited here with me ringside on commentary. Chris Bay comes flying in to take down Willie Mack. Bay goes for a quick cover and a kick out by Mack.
Yeah, Josh, it's great to be back in the booth with you, and you're right, on Saturday I came up a little short. I wanted to see what it was like to walk in the shoes, to live a day in the life of Josh Matthews.
But you enjoyed it on the conversation tonight, folks. Use the hashtag #ImpactOnAccessTV. We were trending #1 worldwide this past Saturday night. Let's keep it going here on Tuesday. And with EC3 showing up here tonight, you can be sure that we'll be trending #1 worldwide. You know, the Good Brothers took credit for Impact Wrestling trending worldwide since they signed with Impact Wrestling on midnight leading into Slammiversary.
Everyone who competed at Slammiversary should take credit for trending worldwide, especially Deonna Purrazzo. I called it, Josh. She is the new Knockouts champion.
New faces here in Impact Wrestling, as Madison mentioned. Deonna Purrazzo, the new Knockouts champion. Chris Bay, the new X Division champion, and he's bringing the fight here early on to Willie Mack in this X Division championship match. You've been high on Chris Bay since he signed here with Impact Wrestling. Do you think Willie was smart in invoking his rematch clause so soon after losing the title?
It wouldn't have been part of my game plan. I think Willie Mack needed some time to recover.
Well, maybe not. Willie was able to catch Chris Bay out of midair there, and Willie Mack slams Chris Bay to the floor. Willie wants his championship back here tonight. Let's take another look at this slam from Willie Mack and the impact that Chris Bay took. Wow. Well, perhaps Willie Mack can get his championship back here tonight. You don't like Willie Mack. Why don't you just come out and say it? I don't like Willie Mack.
No, I'm not going to come out and say it. I know
Willie Mack, fun-loving dude from South Central Los Angeles, California. Currently resides in Las Vegas. And Willie slingshots over and takes down Chris Bay. I mentioned to Don Callis this past Saturday night how Willie went out of his way to call everyone on the Impact roster several weeks ago. I thought it was a great thing that Willie did, and Don made fun of me. I'm sure you will too.
Well, he was right. You do need a friend. Don Callis did a great job at Slammiversary. I wonder if we could get the team of Madison Rayne and Don Callis to call Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, who's going to lead you to? Here comes Willie back out of the corner. Oh, and Chris Bay able to avoid disaster momentarily. And Chris Bay connects with a neck breaker, Hangman style, off of the corner. And look at Chris Bay seething. Bay goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg, and Willie kicks out at two. I do have to say that the ultimate finesser, that X Division championship, looks good around the waist of Chris Bay. You know who another championship might look good around the waist of? Kylie Ray. She became #1 contender in the Knockout Scotland match. Do you remember that match? You were there?
Yeah, I remember that match. I was the best looking one in the ring. I remember very clearly that match. You know, Kylie Ray, she caught lightning in a bottle at Slammiversary. I don't see her going on to become Knockouts champion, but good for Kylie Ray.
Chris Bay with a tight headlock here on Willie Mack, and Willie looks like he's fading early here in this match against Willie Mack. We do want to go out of our way to thank the fans around the world. 58 different countries representing, watching Slammiversary around the world this past Saturday night.
We were saying it for weeks, Josh. Slammiversary was going to change the landscape of this company, and every fan who has backed this company tuned in to see us deliver.
Chris Bay off the ropes. Chris Bay misdirection on Willie Mack and takes the knee out of Willie, and a stomp to the back there, and Chris Bay talking trash. Did he call Willie Whack? Did Chris Bay just perform a rap before he tried to deliver that moonsault? Comes up empty, trying to take a page out of Willie's playbook.
I love it.
And Willie able to connect. Willie said he's trying to do my stuff?
Maybe not the smartest move on the part of the champion, wasting time against a competitor like Willie Mack.
Willie looking for the stunner. Chris Bay fights free. Chris Bay leapfrog. Willie stands. Chris Bay comes right back, and look at Willie Mack into the stride. Willie Mack, if he connects here with the 6-star frog splash, Chris Bay avoids disaster. Willie comes up empty. What a back and forth battle. What a way to kick off Impact Wrestling. The first Impact post Slammiversary. We saw the likes of the Good Brothers. Heath showed up. He jumped the guardrail and got inside the ring, got into a little tussle with Rohit. Bay springboard off the second into the cutter.
That could be it. Chris Bay is going to retain.
Championship on the line, and Chris Bay retains the title tonight.
Here is your winner, and still X Division champion, Chris Bay.
So Chris Bay picks up the victory here tonight. Chris Bay retains the X Division championship. Willie Mack, it's back to the drawing board for Willie. And it's onward and upward for Bay as X Division champion here in Impact Wrestling. Don't forget, folks, so much happening here tonight. EC3 said he's going to be here. What does that mean, and what will EC3 have to say folks, as X Division champion, with plenty more still to come, here tonight on Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
Chris Bay, the Finesse Division champion, retains here tonight.
So Chris Bay, the new Division champion, that happened at Slammiversary. You said Chris Bay was a star, and the stars were out on Saturday night at Slammiversary. We saw new faces, we saw returning faces, we saw new champions crowned at Slammiversary, and it was absolutely an incredible night. EC3 showed up at the end of the night. EC3 does not work here, said he will be here tonight. What will EC3 do on this particular Tuesday night? We can't wait to find out. Also, our main event for the World Tag Team Championship, we will see the North, the longest reigning tag team champions in Impact history, defend their titles against the Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, they're back in Impact Wrestling, and they'll challenge for the tag team titles later tonight in our main events.
Speaking of champions, let's talk about Eddie Edwards. He went into Slammiversary, competed in the main event, won in a 5-way match to become world champion for the second time in his career. Eddie Edwards is here tonight, and for the first time since his victory at Slammiversary, we're going to hear from our new champion.
Stars, the mystery opponent, that turns out to be Rich Swann, and what could have been a feel-good story turned into the ultimate horror story. Rich Swann returns, 2 ankle surgeries, ahead of schedule. Rich is back, and then Eric Young shows what a world-class maniac he can be. Not only does Eric Young return, Rich rolls him up. It on the screen right now. Rich gets this surprising pin on Eric Young, eliminating him, and then all of a sudden Eric Young snaps. And Eric Young shows you the kind of man that he can be, this maniac, and he destroys Rich Swann. Another headline coming out of Slammiversary, the Good Brothers are here in Impact Wrestling. How exciting is that?
I mean, this is huge. Machine Gun, Big LG, the Good Brothers are here. What a huge acquisition for Impact Wrestling.
Speaking of the Good Brothers, they're heading to the ring right now on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. The gentlemen who made headlines heading into Slammiversary are here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the Big LG Doc Gallows. They are the Good Brothers.
Carl Anderson, the Machine Gun, Gallows, the Big LG are here on Impact Wrestling. And what do they have to say? They've already made an immediate impact when they jumped into the ring at the conclusion of Slammiversary. We'll get to all that and more as the Good Brothers have taken the ring here tonight. What are they going to do over the next 2 hours? Welcome back to Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Carl Anderson and Gallows, the Good Brothers, holding the ring right now.
Hey, yo. Big LG, I've always wanted to do that. And by the way, how much protein have you been on this quarantine?
We're coming out with Talking Shop protein soon, bro.
My God, you're massive.
Home gym.
You know, for months and months and months, the rumors were circulating. For months and months, people were wondering where the Big LG and the Machine Gun were going to fall. Where were they going to land? Where were they going to go? Where are the Good Brothers going to end up? And it's safe to say that we're beyond excited to be standing right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Good Brothers have arrived in Impact Wrestling. And Saturday night Slammiversary was because of the Good Brothers. Slammiversary on Saturday night was trending worldwide and the talk of the wrestling world. Man, I got text messages from everyone in all different kind of companies saying, boys, we can't wait to see what you do. And what did we do? We were the talk of the wrestling world like what the Good Brothers always do. Because what you have with us is not only the best tag team in the world, fact, you've got literally the best big man in this business right now.
Oh, I like that.
That's you.
I like that.
And I'm going to go ahead and say it. You're looking at the best wrestler in the world, and that is the Machine Gun, baby. Slammiversary, we came to Impact Wrestling and turned it upside down. Big LG, talk to him.
Well, the Machine Gun's not wrong.
No.
He rarely is. Yes, trending worldwide. Hashtag Slammiversary #1. There's a reason for that.
Us.
There is a reason. ShopImpact.com at midnight when Slammiversary went off the air is sold out of Good Brothers shirts. Don't worry, they'll be restocked.
Soon.
There's a reason Famous Hoot and Big Hoot ran our very own pay-per-view Talkin' Shop-a-Mania, available worldwide August 1st.
Oh, yeah.
Tuck the kiddies away for that one. It's TVMA. There's a reason for all of this, and if anybody in Impact Wrestling doesn't believe that, we're right here to show you the recipe. And the recipe is a magic killer, a 1, 2, 3, and hey, these days, we don't even need a too sweet. Huh?
No, but most importantly, let's celebrate us being here.
Beer me.
Talking shop, beer me, please. Throw one to me. Boom. Hey, I'll catch the big man.
It's better that way.
Yep. He was a center, not a tight end. There you go.
It's not all about skill position, bud.
Congrats, brother.
Ace Austin and his monster, Madman Fulton.
Pull the tabs on those beers. It's not time for that just yet. What's up, new guys? Yeah, hey, how are you? I don't think we've been formally introduced. I'm gonna forgive you for what happened at Slammiversary, because I know how it is. You show up, you want to make a statement, you want to look great. I get it, I do. So I'm gonna get in this ring. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to apologize, because in case you weren't aware, we're the guys around here. Guys, that's what you had to do. It makes sense, I get it. But if you want to talk about best big man in the business, I want you to look at this guy right here. No one is bigger. No one is better.
He's got good hair.
So, we'll get rid of that. You got some more beers? Why don't we share a beer with that apology that you owe us? How about that? Huh? You don't... Not apology, guys? Well, that's cool. I'm not much of a beer guy either. So, you think they're gonna do?
They ain't gonna do.
And Ace Austin trying to get the jump on the Good Brothers. And it's on here on Impact Wrestling. Carl Anderson and Ace Austin. Gallows. And Madman Fulton. Did you see that? Here we go, folks. There goes Ace Austin. And the Good Brothers hold the ring.
Is that a good apology? We're sorry. We're sorry.
The Good Brothers making short work of the self-proclaimed top guys here at Impact Wrestling.
So the Good Brothers hold the ring against Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. And if you want to see more of the Good Brothers, don't forget, folks, August 1st, Talkin' Shop-a-Mania on Fight TV. And like the Big LG said, it's TVMA. Put the kids to bed. If you want to check out Talkin' Shop-a-Mania on Fight TV. And if you want to check out and get the shirts that the Good Brothers are wearing, I promise that ShopImpact.com has them restocked. Check them out right now. New era in Impact Wrestling.
I'm telling you, check again. My name's on there, Heath. It's Heath.
Do you got a last name, man?
Well, I did have a last name, but I can't use it anymore. So it's just Heath now. Heath. Heath.
Nah, man, I'm not seeing Heath on here, brother.
Give me a minute, man.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yes, that's what I think.
So you have a problem with that?
I have a big problem with that.
So I've got a solution. I put up my half of the money, you put up your half of the money, we go out there and we have a little match, winner takes all.
You like that? Yeah, I love that. Okay, then. Okay. I'll see you out there.
I'll see you out there.
Okay, Hernandez. We'll see you, buddy.
For your favorite episodes of Impact, Explosion, Greatest Matches, Legends, content from promotions around the world, plus live monthly exclusive premium specials, and so much more.
This is spectacular. What a match.
Impact Plus has you covered with thousands of hours of on-demand action.
This has escalated quickly. He wants a world title shot.
Stream groundbreaking originals.
We are all artists.
Get more exclusive content. And experience a new and improved accessibility, control, and freedom like never before.
They are fired up here!
Start your free 30-day trial now and stream Impact Plus anytime on your favorite device.
And this crowd is electric!
Impact Plus. Experience Impact Wrestling like never before.
This night's just getting started!
Finally, that's over. Thank you for the back rub, honestly. It means a lot to me. That's all. Still a finesse division champ. Love Henry West. Matter of fact, put him on me, baby. Put him on. Watch the dreads now. Watch the dreads now. They flying. They flying for real. Hey, you want something to drink? Want some of this good stuff? Yeah. All right, cool. You look thirsty. Let me get you some. If you usually drink stuff like this, or what you probably drink like some cheap stuff from the local store, gas station type. Yeah, I ain't even gonna waste all this on you. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect for you. Hey, all right. What's going on? What's going on? Huh? Rohit! Yay! Are you cloud chasing again, bro? No, man, I'm here. Congratulations. I'm here to give a toast to the new X Division champion, Chris Bay. Yeah, the one who just retained it. That's why I'm in my gear. Why are you in your gear? You don't even wrestle, bro. Hey, I'm always ready. Always ready. How many times have I been the last resort as a tag team partner? You never know. You never know who needs their back watch. Speaking of which, you got that bullseye on your back now that you're the new champion. Maybe you need to watch your back, brother. I'm here for you. Better than Johnny Swinger, I can guarantee you that. See my lip quiver, and I don't trust you. But, come on. But, if I ever feel in danger, maybe I'll give you a call. Hey, cheers to that, brother. Congratulations to the champ! Woo! Who let him in? You let him in? You got his number, don't you? You did. No, it was you. I could see it in you. It's a Tuesday party. He ruined it.
Chris Bay enjoying the spoils of being X Division champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a knockout tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, Kiera Hogan. Her tag team partner from the Brick City, Tasha.
Madison Rain in the #1 contenders gauntlet match.
Actually, Tasha Steelz was the first one dumped over the top rope in the gauntlet match on Saturday. Josh, a little short once again.
Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan, they certainly had each other's back this past Saturday. Tasha entered #1, so she really had a long way to go this past Saturday night.
Break! Havoc! Break!
Their opponents from Defiance, Havoc and Nevaeh.
Havoc and Nevaeh. Longtime friends, longtime partners, and they have certainly developed a rivalry with Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan. A rivalry, folks, that not only happens inside the ring, but behind the scenes as well. These four just do not like each other. Madison, I understand that here in the arena, they have to be separated at all times. They can't eat at the same time together. They can't be in the same room together, these four.
Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz are not making friends with anyone but each other here at Impact Wrestling.
Well, you were friends with Kiera Hogan for a long, long time. What is it about her that people want to be friends with Kiera, that they see in Kiera that she brings to the table?
First of all, I wouldn't call it a long, long time, but I did a lot for Kiera Hogan, and now look at her. She's continuing my philanthropic efforts by pouring into Tasha Steelz.
I often forget that in a Tasha Steelz match, we don't have to do a lot of commentary because she never stops talking. Nevaeh, nice suplex there.
Look, I'll say this about Tasha Steele. She talks a big game.
Hold that thought. Crucifix style cover and a kick out.
But she can back it up, too. And you've got to give credit where it's due.
Tasha Steele's from the Brick City in New Jersey. She joined us this past Saturday morning at the Slammiversary celebration. And we want to know a little bit about Tasha Steele's as Havoc and Nevaeh double team offense going to work here on Tasha Steele's. And I want to thank all the fans around the world who joined us this past Saturday morning for the Slammiversary celebration on Zoom. It was a massive success. And Tasha Steele's makes the tag to Kiera Hogan. Oh! You got a boot in your face. Havoc, former Knockouts champion. You've known Havoc and Nevaeh for many years.
I've known them for a long time. They don't need to talk a lot the way that their opponents do here tonight.
Oh, what a clothesline there by Havoc. Don't forget, folks, still here. EC3 said that he's got something to say. Plus, don't forget, our main event, tag team titles on the line. The North defending against the Motor City Machine Guns. And Nevaeh takes down Kiera. Tasha had a handful of hair, and here comes Kiera Hogan. Look at Kiera. These are like two Wolverines. They're just all over their prey at any given opportunity. That's why you didn't last so long in the Gauntlets match.
I lasted longer than Tasha Steele.
There's a tag made to Tasha, and here she comes.
Look, you made the point earlier in this match, Josh. Nevaeh and Havoc have been a team for a long time. But let's give credit to Tasha Steele and Kiera Hogan, who are finding their own game plan. They're keeping a well-established tag team on opposite sides of the ring.
You know, Don and I were talking this past Saturday night, and how the Knockouts have been talking about the return, the revival of the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. These two teams would love to be battling over a championship, don't you think? You were a Knockouts Tag Team Champion.
2-time. Thanks. Falling short again with your count. I don't think there's a better time than right now to bring back the Knockouts titles. We've had so many teams. And
here's the cover by Kiera Hogan and a kick out.
Look, if and when that happens, I'm calling it now. Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steele are front runners for those tag team titles.
You think you can get Gail Kim or Taylor Wilde out of retirement and maybe make a run at the tag team titles?
Who's gonna carry you if I leave commentary? Don Callis has a million other things that he's doing right now. He can't be bothered with you.
Nevaeh needs to make her way over to Havoc and tag out here if she can get out of this match. There's a reversal, and Tasha Steele's on the second. Tasha Steele's rolls through, ducks the clothesline, but Nevaeh caught her on the backside. Nevaeh was able to slow down Tasha Steele's momentarily. Tag team match here tonight. Titles on the line later. The North and the Machine Guns. Pump kick there by Tasha Steele's. Goes for the cover. Hooks both and a kick out by Nevaeh.
A kick out barely by Nevaeh.
Nevaeh's got to make a tag to Havoc here in this match. Tasha off the ropes, and Nevaeh catches her with a back elbow. Now looking to make a tag. There's the tag. The tag was made.
The referee didn't see it, though.
What do you mean he didn't see it?
Getting Jessica Havoc out of the ring.
The referee was distracted with Kiera Hogan on the other side of the ring and didn't see the tag made. All that work for nothing. What a travesty.
Not a travesty. It was genius.
Counters with a neck breaker. Now can Nevaeh make the tag? And will the referee see it this time? Nevaeh rolling towards Havoc. Tasha rolling towards Kiera. Both teams able to make a tag, and here we go. Havoc didn't catch all that clothesline. There's a back elbow to Tasha Steele. And a big-time boot there by Havoc. Tasha Steele's now down. Clothesline by Havoc.
Havoc is fresh in this match, and that could be a bad day for Kiera and Tasha.
Havoc building up some speed here, building up some momentum. Catches Tasha, and there goes Kiera. Havoc in complete control. For Knockouts champion. It's Kiera and Havoc legal. Kiera avoiding disaster.
Wait. Tasha Tasha Steelz just pulled Nevaeh off her corner.
What's Tasha Steelz doing?
Leveled her on the floor.
Havoc takes Kiera in, and now Tasha Steelz. Kiera Hogan with a move. Tasha's got a steel chair. Kiera Hogan looking to go tilt-a-whirl on Havoc. Havoc looking for a pile driver. She's got her. She's got her. What's Tasha doing? Oh, chair to the back. Match is over.
Chair to the back didn't phase Havoc, though. Look at her still holding on to Kiera.
Havoc has Kiera Hogan. Tombstone pile driver. The match is over, folks. Tasha Steelz had a steel chair to the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by disqualification, Havoc and Nevaeh.
So Tasha Steelz introduces a steel chair to the back of Havoc. Didn't work out so well for Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan here tonight on Impact Wrestling. They have just upset and angered Lashley. Eddie Edwards, here we go. Lashley looked enraged. Get another shot here by Eddie. Caught him again. Rocking the champion. It's the same area of the face that we talked about Sunday with what EC3 was doing, trying to swell up the eyes, trying to go after the world champion. And now Eddie Edwards looking for a top rope push. He got him. He connected with it. Go for the cover.
Now's the time. Now's the time for Eddie to turn up the heat on Lashley.
Remember, Eddie Edwards was in a battle Sunday as well. Eddie's trying to get back to his feet here, trying to get back to a vertical base. Lashley up first, though. And here comes the challenger quickly. In hot pursuit. Eddie Edwards has the space that he wanted, has the separation.
He's quickening the pace. It works to his favor.
And Eddie got stopped there by Lashley.
Every time Eddie gets going, Lashley finds a way to stop him.
Eddie's signature maneuver is the Boston Knee Party. He sets it up with another knee, the Shining Wizard, and I think that's what he was looking for moments ago. But Lashley one step ahead of Eddie Edwards in a power slam. A ring-rattling power slam may have taken the last bit of life out of Eddie Edwards here in this one-on-one matchup.
Now Lashley looks to be trying to deliver that devastating spear.
Eddie Edwards doesn't know that it's coming, and now Eddie Edwards ducks down. There goes Lashley. There goes the world champion.
And there goes Eddie Edwards looking for a shot on that feed. He connects.
Eddie Edwards connects for the world champion. Eddie back into the ring, perhaps looking to deliver another big shot to Lashley.
Primal howl. The scream.
Eddie building up momentum here. And again connects. Lashley to be out on his feet.
Gotta be kidding. Eddie looking for trifecta.
Here comes Eddie Edwards looking live. We're going to take out Lashley this time. This time the world champion moved.
Crash and burn into the guardrail. Oh, man.
That's the offense, though, of Eddie Edwards. It is crash and burn. It's go big or go broke. And now Lashley can pick up the pieces.
He certainly might be close to half, Eddie Edwards.
Based on the scraps of Eddie Edwards.
He's nearly limp out there as Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards,
out, though?
yeah, he may be out right now. Lashley take his time. Won't take too much time. Get back into the ring and pin Eddie Edwards and then celebrate a world title victory.
Eddie hasn't moved since the champ Lashley rolled him back in the ring.
Lashley will now wait and stalk and just allow Eddie Edwards to get back up. Eddie doesn't know that it's coming, and Lashley will look to deliver a spear. The same spear that he delivered to EC3 three times and then off the second rope to retain his championship Sunday at Bound for Glory. Eddie Edwards starting to get back up. Here comes the champion. Boston Knee Party! Boston Knee Party! Boston Knee Party! Eddie Edwards is world champion! Eddie Edwards did it! Eddie Edwards is now world champion!
Holy match! And new TNA World Champion,
Eddie Edwards defeated Lashley with a Boston Knee Party! And now, Eddie
tag team champions more like world tag team losers. This one's not on me. This one's on you.
Shut up, man. Just shut up. You don't think I know that? What? I said, you don't think I know that? I'm harder on myself than you could ever be. If you want to talk to me, man, talk to me next week.
Wow, there sure have been a lot of changes made recently. All for the better, in my opinion. What do you think, baby? I mean, you don't miss being covered from head to toe, do you?
Nope, that's the best change that we made. I'm tired of wearing clothes. The fans want to see my body, but I was trying to punish them and ended up punishing myself.
Not anymore, right?
Nope, I have my new website. This way the fans can see me and I don't have to see them.
Great idea.
Yes, and normally you have to pay to see my sexy photos. But next week, you get to see it for free $99.
Good stuff, baby.
So we're gonna see even more of Katie Forbes? I didn't think that was possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first from Houston, Texas, Hernandez.
So Hernandez and Rhino, who are involved in a brutal back-and-forth arm wrestling contest, now going to put up the money to go one-on-one here tonight on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. I like that stash that Hernandez has. I think I might throw something like that.
Good luck.
Who's going to walk away with the cash here tonight? Hernandez or Rhino?
His opponent from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino!
Imagine if these two ever got on the same page. Rhino and Hernandez. What a team they could make.
I don't ever see that happening.
No, certainly not. But they're going to... The arm wrestling match was a stalemate. It lasted for a week all over the place.
I have a feeling these two are about to beat the hell out of each other here tonight.
So Rhino gives up his wad of cash. Hernandez making sure it's all there. So here we go. The gore! Rhino with the gore! Rhino with the cover! And just like that, Rhino picks up the win and all the money!
Here's your winner, the War Machine, Rhino!
Hey, when it comes to money, Rhino's not messing around. Perhaps the quickest match on record.
Not at all what I was expecting out of these two tonight.
Easy payday for Rhino tonight on Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
When do we get to celebrate? We have been etched in the history books for the rest of time as the greatest tag team this company's ever seen. Ever. We have decimated an entire division. This tag team division belongs to the North. We've done it.
I mean, we decimated all of it until Slammiversary. The Motor City Machine Guns are back in Impact Wrestling, and they want to make a statement off the champs. They disagree with us when we say we're the best tag team in the world. Why? Because fans clamor for Motor City Machine Guns? Online, everyone's talking about how you guys invented tag team wrestling. You guys have the greatest chemistry. Change the game? All that is opinion. You want to know what's fact? A year plus tag team title ring. The only team in company history to hold the belts for over a year. That's fact. So how about we put your opinion against fact? You want to be the best in the world? Then actually take these from us tonight.
The North seem ready for a fight tonight. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the brand new Impact Wrestling World Champion, Eddie Edwards, on his way to the ring. Next.
Close your mouth, your mouth, your mouth, your mouth.
Good hand, good hand. Always be ready. You're on the right track.
Just the process. Just missing something.
Let's not talk about what I just did. The whole world knows what I just did. Let's talk about what I have. You know what they say? And that's exactly what this title has done.
I just beat how many, you can't even count how many women I just beat. And you know what? They want to call me an underdog. That's fine, I am an underdog. I like being the underdog because you know what? They underestimate me. And that is that much sweeter when I finally win.
When I ask thy people, do you believe me now? See, I just made history. This is something that I've dreamed about since I was a little bitty bae. A little itty bitty bae. And now, I am the X Division champion. I am the first Finesse Division champion.
Yeah, let me guess which question you idiots want us to answer. Not about our record title reign, probably more about Motor City Machine Guns, right?
Why are we even talking about it? Motor City Machine Guns haven't been in this company in almost 10 years. And now we're going to find out who the greatest tag team of all time is in this company? No, we already know. We beat their record as champions.
Now let's talk about the first question. The greatest title reign? It's the best. We beat every team. We defended it at Slammiversary, and we won them the night before Slammiversary last year.
I personally felt that there was a machine gun-sized hole in the tag division here at Impact.
Here's the thing. We just want to prove that we're the greatest of all time. I don't know. We just want to be the best. It's
I
like
think the North is really good too. Yeah, but at the same time, they've been champions for a year. And that's the thing about being a champion is you can't be a champion forever. Eventually, the day will come that you will lose your spot on top. And well, I think that day has come. Yep, it's come for the North.
I prophesized about this for the last 2 months, that when Jordan Grace stepped in the ring with me, I was playing chess. And the end game was me becoming the Knockouts champion. I'm outside the locker room of Deonna Purrazzo to see if I can get a few words from our new Knockouts champ. Deonna, congratulations on your big win at Slammiversary. Thank you. Now that you've become the Knockouts champion, what's your plan?
You want me to divulge my plan? I've already told everyone I am the greatest technical women's wrestler in the world. And I painted a masterpiece on my way to winning this Knockouts championship. And it looks like Jordan Grace's shoulders separated. So there's no one to compete against right now. So I'm going to enjoy my championship.
Hi. Sorry. Hi. Hello.
I just wanted to say,
I'm Kylie.
Okay, yes, but I'm not sure if you saw, I actually won the gauntlet match at Slammiversary for the #1 contender spot for the Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Deonna Purrazzo and Kylie Ray, they want to go at it right now. That's what the Knockouts Championship means to the female athletes here in Impact Wrestling.
Please welcome the new Impact World Champion, Eddie Edwards.
For the second time in his career, Eddie Edwards is Impact Wrestling World Champion. What a battle this past Saturday night. It was Eddie Edwards, Ace Austin, and Trey. That was promised to us. A fourth mystery opponent. That was Rich Swann. He recovered from his injury. And then we got a fifth, Eric Young, turning to Impact Wrestling. Eric Young made headlines by re-injuring the knee of Rich Swann. And Eddie Edwards would go on to become world champion. We hear from the champion for the first time since Saturday night, right now.
This right here, this feels right. I can once again call myself the Impact Impact World Champion. Now, leading up to Slammiversary, I talked about my journey. I talked about the path, the ups, the downs, the broken bones, the wins, the losses, the broken hearts, the broken friendships, the broken lives. That journey brought me back to this World Championship. Now that journey is now over. It's time for a new journey to begin. Over the past couple of years here at Impact Wrestling, there's been something missing. Stability. As a champion, I have a goal. I have a goal to be a champion that the boys and girls in the back can be proud of. A champion that this company can be proud of. And most importantly, you fans at home can be truly proud of. The only thing harder than becoming a champion is staying a world champion. Now, in the past couple of years, this championship, it's only been defended a handful of times. The last title defense was 5 months ago. But I'm here to tell you that is all about to change. Now, I know people have called me crazy in the past. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. It is what it is. But I'm here to tell you that as your world champion, I am going to defend this belt each and every week against anybody who feels they deserve a shot. I am going to be your fighting champion. Eddie Edwards, I am living proof that anything is possible. And my new journey is to bring stability and credibility to this World Championship.
A proud moment for the new Impact Wrestling. What's this? What is he doing out here? Eric Young has no business being out here. This is about the celebration of Eddie Edwards as world champion. And this world-class maniac is spoiling the party. The man who may have put Rich Swann back on the shelf forever. What does he have to say? Eddie Edwards staring daggers through Eric Young right now.
Ewan, no, I don't know what you think you're doing coming out here. I don't know what you think you deserve after what you did to Rich Swann at Slammiversary. That's a friend of mine. He's in the hospital. Maybe he will never wrestle again, but he might never walk again, right? Do you know what you did? You don't deserve anything. The only thing you deserve, EY, is a good old-fashioned ass kicking. And I'm happy to give that to you.
Look at the world, who you are, and what you're going to do, and who you're going to be. It's pathetic, Eddie. It's pathetic for you to think that you have any say, any sway, any power in the fate of that world title going forward in this place, because this place now belongs to me. And you're going to get mad. You're going to get upset at what happened to Rich. Well, I think maybe you should be thanking me. You should be thanking me that my crosshairs targeted him and not you, because it easily could have been you. It could be you in the hospital, Eddie, and not Rich. That's what happens when you stand between me and what I deserve. When you stand in between me and what is right. Do you want to talk about
right? Eddie, do you think that anything going on right here, right now, has anything to do with what you think or what you believe? Your hard work, your journey? None of that matters to me. The reason we're standing here right now, face to face, swapping words, talking about the world title, is because I made it so.
And Eddie Edwards has heard enough. Eddie Edwards all over Eric Young for what he did this past Saturday night for taking on Rich Swann. Rich Swann eliminated Eric Young. Officials out here trying to break these two up in a cheap shot by Eric Young. That's the kind of man Eric Young wants to be. Hit a man when he's being held back.
You want to get down now? Let's get down! Let's get down!
I'm here with TNA World Heavyweight Champion Moose. Moose, we just saw Eddie announce that he will be taking on all comers for his championship. Is that something that you would consider doing?
Not trying to be disrespectful, sweetheart, but that's a dumb question. And you should know the answer to that. That's a hard no, because you see, this title that I carry is the most prestigious title in all of professional wrestling. And to get a title shot, you simply have to be given an invitation by me.
There are a lot of new stars in Impact that you can invite, including former TNA World Heavyweight Champions like Chris Sabin, Eric Young, EC3.
Well, EC3 is too busy trying to control his narrative, so he would not be given an invitation. But you know who will be getting an invitation? In your boots. And I'll see you in the ring. Message from the legend known as Moose.
Eddie. Excuse me, Eddie.
Yeah.
We heard you say out there that you're going to be defending your title every week. Do you have anyone in mind?
Honestly, the reason I did the open challenge is because Impact Wrestling, you know, we have the best wrestlers in the world. I'm prepared to defend us against anyone. Whoever wants a shot.
I don't mean to interrupt or eavesdrop, but it sounded like you said that you were going to defend that World Championship every week now? I understand I may have missed my opportunity already, but now you got something that I want. So, with that being said, how about next week? You and I, with that.
Next week? You want it? You got it.
Eddie's dance card filling up quickly, folks. World title match next week. And now for the ridiculous. That is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose. So while Eddie's going to be a fighting champion, Moose is going to be inviting athletes to challenge him for his fake championship. What am I missing here?
By invitation only. I think it's brilliant. You have to earn, in the mind of the champion, a shot at his championship. You know, I distinctly remember during Celebration, prior to Slammiversary, you and Moose having a conversation, and your opinion wasn't quite as strong about how ridiculous and how self-proclaimed Moose is as a champion. I think you cowered a little bit.
Oh, I'm a whole lot stronger sitting here behind my microphone with you. But look, Moose isn't a champion. Moose is pretending to be a champion. And now he's in, how long is it? And then Fallah Bahh, we heard about this minutes ago. How long is Fallah? He's had an opportunity for Moose's TNA World Heavyweight Championship. 5 minutes?
Stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
Well, here's Fallah Bahh and his buddy. Opportunity at a championship. Moose gave that TNA World Heavyweight title a makeover.
answer is yes.
It was in a warehouse. And now Moose is wearing it every week and proclaiming himself the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Moose did defeat Tommy Dreamer this past Saturday night. David Penzer, take it away for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. There it is. Moose's title. Means about as much as the belt that's holding up my shorts. Which is also white. See?
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, the challenger accompanied to the ring by TJP from the Philippines, Falaba! His opponent to my right, representing Moose Nation, he is Mr. Impact Wrestling and is a pro wrestling god, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose!
So TJP watches his buddy Falaba challenges Moose for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm the best wrestler in the world!
If Moose keeps saying it, maybe people will start believing it. Look, here's what I'll say about Moose. He's an incredible athlete. You can't make it to the NFL and not be an incredible athlete. But
You have a lot to say about Moose.
I have a lot to say about what he's doing as the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the invitational that he's started. But as an athlete, he's an incredible athlete. I'm not sure what you want me to say.
I mean, look, there's something to be said about a champion that shows up to work, that shows up ready, and defends their championship.
Follow with a couple of chops here and imagine being invited to a match and then winning that match. That would say a lot for Falaba. He got caught with a boot there by Moose. But look, Moose has, all he's done lately is win. He's defeated past TNA heavyweight champions. And did you hear what he said when Gia Miller mentioned EC3? Oh, he's busy. He's busy. I'll challenge Falaba. In Moose's mind, Fala's a lesser opponent than EC3 is.
Once you're the champion, you get to call your own shots. That's what Moose is doing. He says when to take you to get on board with this. Even David Penzer's on board. He didn't have to be told to get in the ring tonight.
He didn't have to be told to get in the ring Saturday night either. So, I mean, if we're all following David Penzer's leadership, Moose was able to take down Falaba there. Moose is in control of Fala at the moment. See if Fala can get back into this match. A real championship is on the line later tonight, folks, when the World Tag Team titles will be defended by the North against the Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are back. Big elbow there by Moose.
Speaking of championships, can we just acknowledge for a second how perfect, how appropriate, how fitting that Knockout's title looked over the shoulder of Deonna Purrazzo tonight?
Deonna Purrazzo does look great as a champion. She carries herself as such. And Moose with the boot over the face of Falaba. You're probably super happy that you didn't win that Gauntlets match this past Saturday. Your arm would be in a sling after facing Deonna Purrazzo.
Okay, look, I sing the praises of Deonna Purrazzo, and I think that she's going to be a fantastic Knockouts champion, but she's lucky that I took it easy on Saturday night, and I wanted to give someone like Kylie Ray an opportunity.
Well, that's your philanthropic, what you do there.
Try again. Philanthropic.
Oh, that's nice. Big chop there by Moose. Moose talking trash and backing it up inside the ring. Calls himself the best. He calls himself a wrestling god. How egotistical of Moose. And Fala follows Moose in. Fala's starting to build some momentum. Can Fala get it going? Falaba didn't even have time to lace his boots up for this invitation from Moose. And now bringing the fight. Moose up on the shoulders, Moose raking the eyes of Fala. And the lights out spear. Moose will retain his TNA Heavyweight Championship here tonight. the Invitational has started. I wonder if Moose will give his next opponent a little bit more time.
I hope he gives you an invitation.
That's one that will not be accepted. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's EC3! What is he doing? He doesn't even work here! We knew he was gonna show up tonight, but he doesn't work here and he doesn't. Where's he going now? EC3's controlling his own narrative, folks!
Oh, the first night of Impact, right?
What time do you think last call is during a pandemic?
Bar still open?
Hey, new guys. Ready to have a couple little beer skis, huh? Hey, that's a cute bag. Huh? Where'd you get that? Forever 21?
Guess what your ass is handed to you again?
It's a shame you don't got no one to carry your bags. I guess you gotta have friends for that, right? But I got friends. Yeah. You guys are a little too new to have friends. Yep. Come on, get him, boys. Get him, boys. That's not getting.
Hey,
Go.
What?
Experience Impact Wrestling like never before with instant access to all your favorite episodes of Impact, Explosion, greatest matches, legends, content from promotions around the world, plus live monthly exclusive premium specials and so much more.
This is spectacular! What a match!
Impact Plus has you covered with thousands of hours of on-demand action.
This has escalated quickly! He wants a world title shot!
Stream groundbreaking originals.
We are all artists.
Get more exclusive content. And experience a new and improved accessibility, control, and freedom like never before.
They are fired up here!
Start your free 30-day trial now and stream Impact Plus anytime on your favorite device.
And this crowd is electric!
Impact Plus. Experience Impact Wrestling like never before.
This night's just getting started!
Wow, Bravo. This place is actually really nice.
Right?
You did a good job.
Thanks.
And it'll be nice to be alone.
Yeah.
What's wrong? We can teach you how to cook.
Cook?
Yeah. You've heard of Hell's Kitchen, right? All you really need is a pinch of rosemary.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't mind using a little olive oil.
Olive oil?
Yeah, extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. After all, it's the least we could do after you got your friend to arrange this for us. Tell us what you think. If you could have anything in the world right now, what would it be?
Bravo! Huh? Hi! Where you been?
I was gonna be, but who do you think got us this house?
Okay, so, well, you didn't tell me you were gonna bring her.
I know. Apparently there's a little confusion.
Extra confusion. But you know what they say, Valkyrie? Three's a crowd unless it's a party. And you love a good party, don't you, Valkyrie? Good. Ugh.
Hi, friends, hi.
It's like Stu's place.
Something's missing still.
Hi, I'm Susie.
Hi, I'm Ricky Martel.
Don't talk to him.
Whoa. What is this?
This is the craziest reality show ever.
What in the world is wrestle? Hey, maybe you and and I could go to the fantasy suite. Do you think they have a fantasy suite?
We're not going anywhere. You've got some experience with reality TV. Maybe you could go to Wrestle House.
Wrestle House starts next week right here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Also next week, after the parking lot attack that we saw a little while ago, Reno Scum will face the Good Brothers. Machine Gun Carl Anderson and the Big LG step inside an Impact Wrestling ring on Access TV for the first time ever.
And our champion, Eddie Edwards, has vowed to be just that, a fighting champion. And next week, we will see him defend his world title against Trey Miguel.
Can't wait for next week. Also cannot wait for this main event about to take place inside the ring. Right now, we are going to see the World Tag Team titles hang in the balance. The Motor City Machine Guns are back. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, can they become tag team champions against the North? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen.
We just found out this Tuesday on Access TV, we have a match. And it just so happens that match is the Motor City Machine Guns versus the North for those Impact Tag Team Championship belts. Wow. So maybe this Tuesday, we will finally find out who truly is the greatest.
Right now, in our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. It is for the Impact World Tag Team Championship, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challengers from Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Gun.
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin shocked the world this past Saturday night when they returned to Impact Wrestling. Former TNA World Tag Team Champions, former IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions. These two revolutionized the tag team division. They both captured X Division gold in their careers. Chris Sabin's a former world champion, and here tonight they have an opportunity at the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles.
Their opponents from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They are the Impact World Tag Team Champions, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander, the North.
All the North have done is hold on to the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles for over one calendar year. They retained the titles this past Saturday night when Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock couldn't get on the same page. Can they retain their titles here tonight? Can the North defeat the Motor City Machine Guns? It's our main event here tonight on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. This epic, first time ever main event tag team match comes to you, and we can't wait to see it. The Machine Guns versus the North, and it goes down next. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Moments away from our main event for the World Tag Team titles. The Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, taking on the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. Told you before the break, the Machine Guns returned to Impact Wrestling this past Saturday night. Former World Tag Team Champions. And it looks like it's going to be Ethan Page getting the start here against Alex Shelley. Madison Rain, you were here when the Motor City Machine Guns were a part of TNA, a part of the fabric of our tag team division. What is it about Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin that's so special?
They just work so well as a cohesive unit. They're incredibly talented on their own, and then you put them together, and they're a non-stop in how decorated they are as a pair.
I mentioned tag team champions, both held the X Division champions in their career. Chris Sabin, a former world champion, and then you look at the champions currently, the North, Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. They've just ran roughshod over the entire division. They mentioned that earlier, and they feel that they haven't gotten their praise from Impact or the fans as champions. And Page misses with the boot, Shelley misses with the chop, and Alex Shelley is going to take a little reprieve here.
Think about that next time. You're dealing with the best tag team in the world.
Ethan Page will never stop talking or tweeting. Ever.
Ethan Page may be right. They are the
taking place here this evening in our main event. World Tag Team titles on the line. How about Eddie Edwards saying that he's going to defend the Impact Wrestling World Championship every week?
Moose has been defending the TNA World Heavyweight Championship every week, and you're not putting him over.
Well,
That's enough.
Reached out his invitation. Anyway, there's a kick there by Chris Sabin to the midsection of Josh Alexander, and Sabin looking for a submission hold here, octopus style on Alexander for a pinning opportunity. Alexander gets back to his feet and misses with the punch. And Chris Sabin taken down by Alexander. The walking weapon, Josh Alexander, just a brute force inside the ring. Couple of quick arm drags by Sabin. We mentioned on Saturday night that Alex Shelley doesn't get the credit that he deserves for the influence that he's had on pro wrestling, and I don't think Chris Sabin does either.
Possibly two of the most underrated men, to your point, who have never competed in this business, but they're showing that they are timeless.
Oh, collision there by the Motor City Machine Guns, and Josh Alexander taking Alex Shelley all the way back to his side of the ring, and now the North can control Alex Shelley.
Try to talk Josh to the champs now!
Ethan Page continues to yell and scream for absolutely no reason. And he's in control of Alex Shelley for the moment. Shelley with the reversal. Page hooks the ropes, and Page is going to buy himself some high. Oh, and there comes Chris Sabin. And here comes Josh Alexander. And this one's starting to break down pretty quickly, folks. The gun's going to work. Motor City Machine Guns trying to take over here. They hold the ring. Ethan Page on the outside. Here come the guns. Pair them. It continues right after this. Welcome back to Wrestling. This is our main event for the World Tag Team titles. The Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley with a crossbody on Ethan Page. And a kick out at 2. These are the legal men right now as our main event going down here tonight for the World Tag Team titles. Imagine Madison Rayne if the Machine Guns can show up, return to Impact, and win tag team titles on their first night on Access TV.
Well, let me pose the question to you, Josh. If that does happen, if the Motor City Machine Guns come back after an extended period of time of us not seeing them here at Impact, and they beat the North, does that then solidify the Motor City Machine Guns as the best tag team in the world?
Oh, big shot there by Ethan Page. That's a great question. And it very well may solidify them as the best tag team in the world. But the first thing they have to do is defeat the North, the longest reigning tag team champions in Impact Wrestling history. They've beaten everybody on multiple occasions. Josh Alexander sends Shelley face first into the apron. Oh. Shot there by Josh Alexander. What a night it's been thus far. Saw the X Division Championship on the line in a rematch from Slammiversary. EC3 showed up and took out Moose. We have no idea why. EC3 doesn't even work here. Heath wasn't on the list. And there's a tag made. Ethan Page now legal. Deonna Purrazzo and Kylie Ray almost coming to blows.
The momentum from Slammiversary has carried into every minute of Impact Wrestling here tonight, and it's continuing into this main event match.
Yeah, great points. As Ethan Page has Alex Shelley in the corner. There's a tag made. Here comes Josh Alexander, the walking weapon. Alexander loves a good fight, loves to keep it tight in a phone booth if he can. Chris Sabin trying to cheer on his tag team partner, Alex Shelley. You know, we haven't even talked about ring rust or anything from Shelley because he hasn't shown any, but now in a longer match like this, do you think Alex Shelley's cardio is up for a long encounter with tag team champions?
Look, I've known Alex Shelley for a long time, and one thing that stands out about him is his work ethic. I don't think Alex Shelley would have come...
And Chris Sabin breaks it up.
Would have come back to Impact Wrestling if he didn't feel that he was 100% every bit as good as he was when the Motor City Machine Guns debuted.
6 and 0-1 Max in Japan. And there's Ethan Page getting all over Alex Shelley here.
Get this through your head! We're the best tag team in the world! 2, 3, 4.
Ethan Page talking trash to Chris Sabin as Josh Alexander was able to go to work on the other side of the ring to Alex Shelley. And look, to your point about Alex Shelley's in-ring shape, I mean, just look at him. Doesn't look like he's been missing any gym sessions.
He hasn't aged a day in the way that he looks or the way that he performs in the ring.
Right now, Alex Shelley is down and in a bad way, and there's the tag made to Josh Alexander. The walking weapon comes in now. And Alexander is all over Shelley. Shelley's got to make a tag to save it and get this match turned around. But right now, in this moment, folks, it is all the North, and that's been their tag team championship reign. They have been absolutely dominant.
Where's your heart? You need him. Off the tanks, Josh.
I've been singing the praises of the North possibly louder than anyone, but you have to look at these four men in the ring. While Ethan Page and Josh Alexander are a great team.
The North double team moves. That's been the way that they've been able to hang on to their tag team titles. Page is going to go for a cover here. Hooks both legs, and Sabin knew that he had to break that up. Yeah, you have been on the bandwagon of the North for months.
Come on, Shelly.
I have been, but to the point that I was making, and we just saw it when Chris Sabin came in and saved Alex Shelley from that pinning predicament. These two men have been tagging for nearly half of their lives.
Ethan Page has Alex Shelley now, and look at this. Alexander, that's one heck of a handoff, folks, from the North. And Josh Alexander finishes off the delayed vertical. Alexander with a rare smile on his face, but he loves inflicting pain, punishment to his opponents. Just walking over Alex Shelley. Not even a step over. Like Allen Iverson, he just stepped on him, and look at this! The moonsault comes up empty. So the window of opportunity now open for Alex Shelley. Can he make a tag?
Momentum could change drastically if Alex Shelley can get that tag to Chris Sabin right now.
Can we get Chris Sabin back inside the ring? Here comes Ethan Page. Here comes Chris Sabin. And the game has changed. Sabin takes down Alexander. There's a boot to Ethan Page. Look at this Rana here. Operate at a faster level, folks. Sabin off the top rope is a drop kick. Chris Sabin turning things around for the machine guns. There's a shot to Ethan Page. Can Sabin keep operating at this level? Alexander's not legal. Sabin doesn't seem to mind. Look at this. DDT. Chris Sabin springboards off the second and flies into the tornado DDT. Here's the cover by Sabin. New tag team champions here, folks, and a kick out at 2. Madison, it was that close.
Chris Sabin has tag team wrestling in his blood. He knew to keep his head on a swivel. He knew that Josh Alexander was going to come in and put the numbers game in the favor of the North. And he still capitalized.
And Sabin in control right now. Ethan Page in trouble. Chris Sabin gonna fly to the outside. And Chris Sabin in control. Here comes Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley up top. And Alex Shelley, Shelley rolls through. Here comes Ethan Page. Alex Shelley. Bam! Caught him. Here's the cover. Shoulders down. And a kick out too there by Ethan Page. Alex Shelley was that close. Here comes Chris Sabin back inside the ring. And the machine guns go work on Ethan Page. Alex Shelley in control. Ethan Page down, new tag team champions. Shelley floats over into a crossface with the arm trapped.
Josh, this is tag team wrestling. This is Impact Wrestling. And this is a main event never seen one.
Shoulders down. So Chris Sabin broke up the clover leaf to make sure that the pinfall of Ethan Page on on Chris Sabin didn't end this match. A smart move there by Alex Shelley. And remember, the North were just in a battle this past Saturday night against Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock. There were ankle locks all over that match.
There's no way that the North came into this match at 100%, but there is no arguing the point that these are two of the best tag teams in the world.
Chris Sabin now legal, as is down at all from Alexander. Sabin off the ropes. Trying to take down Alexander. That's not going to work. That's a jumping knee that might work. No, not so fast, says Josh Alexander. Remember, it's Alexander and Sabin who are legal. Ethan Page with a running shoulder tackle. Here comes Sabin. Shining Wizard from Chris Sabin. Sabin looking for Alexander. Waist lock here. Standing switch. Back and forth they go. Boot there. Here comes Chris Sabin. Ethan Page. Another save by Page. Tag made. And the North are going to do it, folks. The North are going to retain their tag team titles. Another save from Ethan Page. Page and Alexander going to work. There's a cutter assisted into a wheelbarrow suplex. Covered by Ethan Page. Shoulders down and it's broken up. It's broken up by Alex Shelley. There goes Alex Shelley, excuse me. The action fast and furious here tonight. Chris Sabin. And Josh Alexander and Ethan Page in the ring. And Sabin's in a bad, bad way.
We are the best tag team in the world.
Kiss of death, perhaps, from Ethan Page to Josh to Chris Sabin. Rolls through here. Sabin's got him. Sabin's got him. Sabin's got him. New champions. New champions. It's over.
Here are your winners and new Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns.
The changes keep on coming, folks. The Motor City Machine Guns are the new Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions.
The North, they got too cocky tonight. They got too comfortable, and just like that, in a flash, the Motor City Machine Guns are our new World Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a time for all of us here in Impact Wrestling. New World Champion, new X Division Champion, new Knockouts Champion, and new Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. What's gonna happen next? Tune in next Tuesday night. Get your popcorn ready for Impact Wrestling each and every week.